Okay, bros. We are here for the NXT Takeover 36 review. Now, here's your host. Okay, bros, I'm your host, Jimmy the Gibson, and we're here for NXT Takeover 36. And we're going to review all the matches, give you all the ratings, and give you a little inside scoop on what could be coming next. Now, this takeover was epic because it headlined SummerSlam weekend. That's right, SummerSlam on Saturday, takeover on Sunday. I believe it was the first time in history something like that happened. So, we'll get right into it here. We had an action-packed card, including one match in the pre-show, and that is up-and-coming talent Trey Baxter versus Ridge Holland. Now, Trey Baxter was in the NXT Breakout Tournament, and Ridge Holland is just returning from injury. I think Trey Baxter has a big future ahead of him. Looked fantastic, really trying to take the big man down. But with a name like Ridge Holland, a big man coming back from injury, he was just too much for Trey Baxter. Put him down with his finisher, that like power slam kind of thing he does. 1, 2, 3. Ridge Holland, your winner in the opening contest. The only thing I have to say about this, the right person won, but it was just too short. I think it maybe went 5 minutes. Trey Baxter, he didn't need to win here, but he does need some wins coming up to give him some momentum in NXT. So Baxter versus Ridge Holland, we're going to give this opening contest on the pre-show a 7.4 on the bro ratings. Moving on to the opening contest of the main show for the $1 Million Championship. It was coming out first, being accompanied by the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Came out to his classic theme music, did his classic laugh. It was none other than Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes came out in his full Butler gear. $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase put down a trash can with a $sign. Cameron Grimes threw away his Butler gear to reveal his new entrance gear, inspired by the $1 Million Man vest. Sparkly black vest with a $sign on it. Sparkly black trunks with the $sign on it. Looked fantastic. And Cameron Grimes says he's going to the moon. And he was up against none other than the current $1 Million champion, LA Knight. Yeah, and that's just a fact of life. This guy is hilarious, great on the microphone, and this feud has been built so well over the previous weeks that we knew we were in for a hell of a contest here. At one point in time, LA Knight was on the outside talking trash to Ted DiBiase, goes to hit him. DiBiase blocks the punch and punches LA Knight, knocking him down. Gets back in the ring. Cameron Grimes puts on the $1 Million Dream, that classic finisher, and the sequence there was great. All the reversals. LA Knight would reverse it into a pinfall attempt. Cameron Grimes would roll over, still with the $1 Million Dream applied. Was great right there. So LA Knight gets out of the $1 Million Dream, is on the outside. DiBiase distracts the ref. Ted DiBiase puts LA Knight in the $1 Million Dream, rolls him into the ring, into the cave-in. Cameron Grimes hits the cave-in. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and new $1 Million champion. It's Grimes time. We're going to the moon. What a fantastic match. Fantastic end to this feud. Now they each can move on to separate feuds. LA Knight's such a megastar, so great on the microphone. He could even be brought up to Raw or SmackDown right now. So the right person went over. Cameron Grimes, your $1 Million champion. This was a great storyline, a few months in the making since their first encounter at Takeover in Your House. Second match was at the Great American Bash, and now this was their third. So with that being said, bros, we're going to give this one a 8.1 1 on the bro ratings. Moving on to the NXT Women's Championship. Your challenger, Dakota Kai, versus your champion, Raquel Gonzalez. And these two, you could tell they have chemistry together because their match was fantastic. They had tag team matches with each other, so you knew this was going to be a hard-hitting affair, and it was going to be a great match, which it was. At one point in time, Dakota Kai hits the KO kick, knocks Raquel out of the ring, but has to roll her back in. Goes for the pinfall attempt. 1-2, kick out. Raquel Gonzalez then hits Dakota with a massive powerbomb. 1-2, kick out. What's going to happen here, bros? What did happen was Raquel Gonzalez was perched on the top ropes. Dakota went for another KO kick, but Raquel reached down, picked up Dakota as she's sitting on the top ropes, and hit the Chingona Slam, the one-arm powerbomb, off the top ropes. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, and still NXT Women's Champion, Raquel Gonzalez. And after the match, very familiar theme music hit, and who comes out? None other than Kay Ray from NXT UK, former UK Women's Champion. And they kind of just stare each other down. So there's a perfect built-in storyline coming up next for Raquel. So fantastic matchup. Dakota and Raquel, we're going to give that one a 8.6 on the bro ratings. Moving on to the NXT UK Championship. Now, this is a match many months in the making. It was your challenger, Ilja Dragunov, versus your champion, I believe, 870-day reign champion, Walter, the unbeatable force in NXT UK. Now, Ilja Dragunov, if you're not familiar with him, watch the last 2 weeks of NXT. He main evented 2 weeks ago against Pete Dunne, match of the night. And he was in the opening contest last week against Roderick Strong, match of the night. So clearly this guy, we knew this was going to be something special because him versus Walter last October was the WWE's match of the year. Not just Raw, not just SmackDown, not just pay-per-views, not just NXT, not just NXT UK. Everything overall, match of the year. And could they live up to that hype? Absolutely. You see, Ilja Dragunov was getting chopped and slapped so hard, he was black and blue, chest was all red, broken blood vessels, looked absolutely brutal. But he gave it right back to Walter, chopping him, slapping him. Walter was all red. What a great match. You had all the aspects of this match. Walter hits a powerbomb, 1-2, kick out. Ilja Dragunov hits the Torpedo Moscow to Walter's lower back, 1-2, kick out. Walter then hits the powerbomb on the ring apron, rolls him inside, hits a big clothesline, 1-2, kick out. Ilja Dragunov hits a Torpedo Moscow to the back of Walter's neck, 1-2, kick out. Walter hits another powerbomb and a big splash, 1-2, kick out. What is going to happen here? The false finishes were perfect. And in the end, something happened with Ilja Dragunov. He snapped, started elbowing Walter, kneeing Walter, and then he just grabs Walter by the throat as Walter's on the mat and lifts him up into a chokehold sleeper, and Walter taps out immediately. Your winner and new NXT UK champion, Ilja Dragunov, in a fantastic match that lived up to all the hype. With that being said, bros, we're going to give this one a 9.6 on the bro ratings. Wow. Watch this. If you're only going to watch one match from the show, watch this one, please. Moving on to our 1-minute figure review. Okay, bros, very important figure we're going to be talking about tonight is the NXT Takeover Walter. Ringside exclusive figure. Check this bad boy out. Walter, with that menacing look. The NXT UK Championship. Open hands for the chops. The Ring General robe. Ringside exclusive note here. And it says he is the Austrian anomaly. Walter, from his NXT Takeover in New York when he won the title in 2019. Walter, this is his first ever figure and an awesome NXT Takeover figure that we had to talk about. Now back to me. And we're back. NXT action continues with the Undisputed finale. 2 out of 3 fall match. And it was none other than Kyle O'Reilly. That's right, Cool Kyle versus Adam Cole, baby. And your matches were, first match was a wrestling match, straight up a wrestling contest. Second match, street fight. No rules, no DQ. And the third match, if it got there, you know it was going to get there. Steel cage match. So, we had Cool Kyle coming out with his demolition-inspired entrance gear. And then we had Adam Cole, baby, come to the ring. And the fans were very much behind Adam Cole because they knew this could very well be Adam Cole's last match in NXT, last match in WWE. So, who knows what was going to happen here. First fall in this match, Adam Cole, baby, was going for the Panama City Sunrise. Kyle O'Reilly rolled him up. Quick 1, 2, 3. Kyle O'Reilly is up 1-0. Second fall starts immediately into the street fight. And we had kendo sticks, garbage cans, steel chairs, and chains. Adam Cole, baby, was wrapping a chain around his fist and looking like he's getting in the ring and ready to knock Kyle out. As he's climbing in the ring, Kyle O'Reilly's wrapping his own hand with a fist, and they start punching each other. Great little segment there. And then kendo stick shots left and right. At one point in time, Kyle O'Reilly was down on the mat. Looked like Adam Cole was going for the last shot, pulled his knee pad down. Kyle O'Reilly covered himself. Adam Cole just whacked him in the back with a kendo stick. It was great stuff right there. Another spot, Kyle O'Reilly puts a garbage can over Adam Cole's head and starts whacking it with a kendo stick. So it was absolutely brutal street fight here. And in the decisive part of this fall, there was a chair that was propped open on the ring. So the seat and the top of the chair like that. Adam Cole takes Kyle O'Reilly, throws him off the top so his back lands directly on the top of the chair. Absolutely brutal. Right after that, Adam Cole hits him with the last shot. 1, 2, 3. And there it becomes 1-1 in that second fall, which was won by Adam Cole, baby. So now we knew we were going into the steel cage match. But medical personnel, the officials were checking on Kyle O'Reilly. Adam Cole moved them out of the way and started beating down Kyle. Throws them to the outside, smashes his back into the announce table, and the cage stops lowering. We have to wait till Kyle gets it back into the ring, and then they just keep going at each other. Great series of events here in the steel cage, and then Adam Cole takes handcuffs and handcuffs his Kyle to the top rope of the cage and just starts delivering a super kick party. Super kick to the face. Super kick to the face. It was absolutely nuts, bros. And then he goes for one final super kick. Kyle O'Reilly grabs his leg, puts him in a heel hook, and Adam Cole, baby, taps out. That's it. That's the decisive fall. Your winner, Kyle O'Reilly. Now, unfortunately, right as that happened, the crowd began to boo because I think everybody was rooting for Adam Cole, and everybody doesn't want Adam Cole to leave NXT, myself included. Is he going to go to Raw? Is he going to go to SmackDown? Is he going to go to AEW? Who knows? We'll find out in the weeks to come. But if this is the last we see Adam Cole in NXT, it made sense. Kyle O'Reilly winning this match. And Adam Cole has delivered 4 years of entertainment. From 2017 to 2021, 4 years of entertainment. Thank you for what you've given us, Adam Cole, baby. So, Kyle O'Reilly's your winner in the Undisputed finale. We're going to give this match an 8.9 on the bro ratings. Moving on to your main event of the evening for the NXT Championship. That's right, bros. Take a look at that. The gold is on the line in the main event here. And it is your challenger, Samoa Joe, versus the champion, Karrion Kross. And there's a great feud in the making here. For the last month and a half, Joe and Kross have not seen eye to eye when Joe was NXT management, if you will. And this is Samoa Joe's first match back in the ring in over a year. Unfortunately, it showed because he was rusty, he was winded, he was gassed. But when that happened, he turned into the Samoan submission machine, putting on STFs, putting on cross faces, putting on multiple submissions, including the Coquina clutch. Kross did not pass out. Kross got Joe in the cross jacket. Joe did not pass out. So it was a great back and forth. But I will say, conspicuous by her absence, no Scarlett Bordeaux. No Scarlett accompanying Kross to the ring. And there was just something missing. It just felt like there was something missing, especially in his entrance. So, later part of the match, Kross hits Joe with the forearm to the back. Joe gets knocked to the outside. Back in the ring, Joe gets the better of Kross. Kross is up top, sitting on the top turnbuckle. Samoa Joe picks him up and hits a muscle buster on Karrion Kross. That's right, the muscle buster, which we believe was banned to be used because he's injured numerous people, including Tyson Kidd. Ended Tyson Kidd's career with a neck injury, but Joe hits the muscle buster on Karrion Kross. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and new NXT champion, Samoa Joe. And I think this is the last time we're going to see Karrion Kross in NXT. So, fantastic main event. Great ending to the night. Samoa Joe becomes your first ever 3-time NXT champion, followed by Finn Balor's 2-time and Shinsuke Nakamura's 2-time championship reigns. So, main event, Joe versus Kross. We're going to give this one a 8.2 on the bro ratings. So that means your match of the night for the NXT UK Championship, Ilja Dragunov defeating Walter. Now, we had 6 matches this evening, including the one on the pre-show, giving us an average rating of 8.47. Pretty awesome show. I mean, you had the NXT UK Championship was next level. The match on the pre-show brought the average down a little bit, but what a takeover. Check this one out, bros. So, at this time of the show, we always like to do predictions. What's going to happen next? Who's going to challenge the next champion? Well, I'll tell you what, bros. Coming up in NXT, here are some people that I think can go after the current champions. For your Cruiserweight Championship, we know Roderick Strong will be challenging Kushida. And for the newly won $1 million champion, Cameron Grimes, I think a perfect challenger would be Johnny Gargano. I think it would be a hilarious build-up to this challenge, and I think it would be fantastic matches. And for the Tag Team Championship, please, please, please give us Grizzled Young Veterans versus MSK. And now we know for the North American Championship, Santos Escobar will be challenging Isaiah Swerve Scott. And for the UK Championship, because there's a big match coming up, let's say Joe Coffey challenges Ilja Dragunov for the NXT UK Championship. And for the NXT Women's Championship, we saw it here at this takeover. Kaylee Ray is definitely going to challenge Raquel Gonzalez. And for the newly won NXT Championship, Samoa Joe's first challenger should be the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. They've been staring each other down for weeks. Make this match happen. It's going to be great. So there you have it, bros. I'm your host, Jimmy the Gibson. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Seriously, bros, keep those comments coming. Whatever they're about, even if it's about this Brimstone guy, keep these comments coming. Comment below. We'll see you next time for some more. Later, bros.